Hey Victor, how you doing?
Hey, doing good, man. Thank you.
You do anything interesting lately around town? We're not sure.
I've been trying to discover all the popular areas of the city, and everything interesting so far.
How do you feel about your first month or two as a San Antonian?
Man, it's just been so comfortable to have people welcome you like this, and I'm very thankful. I'm very lucky human.
And I guess last one along these lines, but are you going to rock the cowboy hat like on a regular basis?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna see me often with it. Yeah.
Andrew Lopez, ESPN, right here.
I know you said you wanted to not see us for a couple of months, but what has?
It's been done.
Yeah.
Couple months are over.
What have these last 2-3 months been like for you, both on and off the court, trying to get ready for the season?
So, let me take you through chronologically. So at first, after Summer League, I did get away from pretty much everything for some time, for a couple of weeks. That restored me totally. I often like to think the best players are the one who work the hardest, but you also need to know how to rest the hardest, and I rested hard as hell for a couple of weeks. And but then I was back here in San Antonio, and I've just been working better than any other moment in my life, harder, but also smarter. And I think this off season will make a difference, not just for the upcoming season, but the work we've done is going to impact my next few years, I think.
I'm going to go over here to Nate, Ryan, Ken.
Victor, how you doing, man? You talked about the work you put in on the off season. We've seen you in the gym. Your biceps look a little bit bigger. I mean, have you added any muscle, I guess, in other areas? I mean, what's been your weight change, I guess, increase since you got with the Spurs?
It's yes. Ever since I've been in San Antonio, I've gained 10, 15 pounds. So I'm trying to stop there. I'm trying to not add too much too quick. So we're in a good path, and as I was saying, my conditioning and physical condition are way better than any time before in my life. So we're good.
Raul.
What's the chemistry been like with you and the other players? Seems like y'all are getting along really well. Was there kind of an immediate bond between you all?
Yes, all of us got good relations. We often have team dinners and team meetings. So I'm really glad everything's happening the way it's happening. And as I was saying, I feel very lucky. I know I'm in a good environment from every aspect.
Victor, over here. I know you've dealt with this your entire life, the fame and the attention heaped upon you, but is there something awkward about coming into a team and receiving the most attention more than guys who've been in the NBA before, and kind of how do you smooth that over with the guys?
It's, I think, pretty quick. I learned to know my teammates, and they learned to know me. So they know I don't care about it. Like, I'm here to make sacrifices for them, and I think they're gonna, when it's needed, they're also gonna make sacrifices for me, and they know it's different. They know they know it's gonna happen. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of attention, but it's at the end of the day, when everything is done, we're at practice. I'm like, okay, what do we do to get this team better? So it's really stuff we don't care about. It's basketball first.
Victor, Pop said that one of the cool questions of training camp will be having the coaching staff find out, are you a 5? Or where you can best fit at, 5, 4, 3? Do you have a preference, and is it just a kind of feeling out period to see how you mesh with your teammates?
I think the best, I know I can bring some help to this team, and the best way for me to help it, and it's to not put me in a box, I think. So he knows it. He's learned to know me, and I'm learning to know him, and it's we know we're gonna make something original, something special.
Victor, it's been a long journey for you to get to this point, to sitting in that chair right now. But has it hit you that tomorrow starts your first NBA training camp?
It is really special. Again, just this morning I realized that I don't even realize I'm a San Antonio Spur. You know, it's just crazy, but I'm excited, but of course it's hard to realize, and it's going to be even harder when I step on the court and play against those guys. I know we play against Steph in the preseason. It's going to feel really, really weird.
We'll go right here, Raul Flores.
So you've had a chance to work out with these guys. What has you most excited about? What have y'all been able to accomplish on the court that gives you encouragement for the season? And what are you most looking forward to?
Even before coming here, I knew it, but those guys play really, really hard. Even in practice, they got that fire inside of them, and it's, that fire entertains itself through inside the team, and everyone is giving 100%, even at practice. So I'm sure everyone is ready to make sacrifices and just do whatever it takes to win. So I'm really, really confident.
Bill Schoening over here, our radio.
Spurs Radio, Vic. First of all, welcome to town, and we're all looking forward to seeing you play. But the question is, it was, I guess, 22 years ago now that Tony Parker was brought in as a 19-year-old from France. How much have you leaned on Tony and talked to Tony about what this experience is going to be like for you?
Tony is definitely part of the guys who've been giving me advice here and there, and especially since he's lived in the city for so long. But it's good to have only good people like this. Even Boris, who's with the national team, So it's good to have such good people, that are here in case I ever need to ask a question. I'm wondering about anything. I know they're here for me.
Victor, I know you spent a fair amount of time with Manu. I'd like to know what your impressions are of Manu as a person and what he has told you about being a Spur.
So, Manu, he's when I talked to him a fair amount of times, and he's really I mean, when I talk to him, I don't even think about he's a Spurs legend. He's been here for so long. He's won championships, because it's so natural just talking to him. He's always giving good advice. He's really he's dedicated still to the team. We've had meetings with everyone, and we've been talking also about how to sleep better. Yeah, he's been giving me a fair amount of advice, but it's always so natural,
Victor, right here. Hi. Ask some of your teammates about, what they've been the most impressed about with you and everything, and they just can't believe some of the things that they've seen you do. So I'm just wondering, how do you visualize your rookie season going with your talent?
So, I'm not sure I'm the guy to ask what expectations we have for this season, because all my expectations are really to learn how to win as quick as possible, because there's people, everyone here except the rookies is more experienced than me. So I got a whole lot to learn, and I can just turn to whoever, really. Even the guys who have just 2-3 years in this league, I know they get good advice from me, and they have already proven it in those past months. And it's I'm just really excited, happy to be here.
Victor, you've over here. Sorry, you've always paid such close attention to your body. You said earlier that you've never worked better or smarter. What has this sort of infrastructure changed moving to the NBA? How has that helped you physically, mentally, all of that stuff?
Oh, it's everything here is done with a purpose. I remember last year, it was a really, really nice year, but it was also really tough, because we didn't have the same infrastructures. We couldn't run the same tests. I learned as much about my body in those past 3 months that I had learned for the past 5 years. So it's really what I'm saying. We work smarter because we know a lot more, and the Spurs know a lot more than any of my teams before. Because they could run some tests more thoroughly, and it's everything. All this is really technical.
Go back here to Ken's Tom.
Sort of along those lines, what's been the thing that has really impressed you about joining an NBA team, the scale of it, or the attention to detail? Is there anything that really jumped out as like, wow, this is different?
Yeah, it is. What I think the biggest difference here is back in Europe. Back in Europe, I don't think the whole organizations, like the front office, coaches, staff, they aren't as dedicated to make the players and to have great ambitions long term. And it's because sometimes in Europe back there, it's like there's some fights between players and coaches, players in front office. Here, everyone works in harmony, and everyone is working towards the same goal. I know it's not the same in every franchise, but here, everyone is. I mean, they know how to win these. They've done it before, and they want to do it again. So everyone is working towards the same goal. It's just a beautiful harmony.
Hey, Victor, right here, in the back. We've seen on social media you making your rounds across San Antonio to see a lot of things in the past couple of months. Has it hit you how much you're changing the culture of the city? I mean, we have murals going up. We have burgers named after you. Has that kind of sunk in yet?
It's hitting me more and more every day, but at first I really didn't realize how big of an impact this could be. And but yeah, it's really, really funny, walking around or driving around and just seeing my face sometimes. But I love it. It's always in a sane, healthy way. People here, I know they treat me like family, even though they don't know me personally. They treat me like family. So it's really comfortable, and yeah, I mean, it's a really good place.
Nick, right here with KSAT.
Wemby, as you go into this next stage of a training camp, and then you mentioned playing against Steph in the preseason, what is it you're most looking forward to when it comes to your first year? Is it your debut? Is it seeing how your body matches up against NBA talent? What gets you excited about this first year?
I would say discovering all this stuff I used to see on TV, and all the stars, all the arenas, the atmospheres. All this is going to be really precious to me, and I know I'm gonna live through incredible things and also obstacles, but I know it's going to be a beautiful year, and I know I'm forging forever memories right now.
Thank you all. We're going to go to a little French.
Victor, bonjour. Maxime Aubin du journal de l'équipe. On a parlé depuis tout à l'heure en fait de ton développement physique, de à quel point tu n'as jamais été aussi en forme. Je reviens là-dessus, mais est-ce que tu pourrais nous donner un petit peu de détails de quelle a été ta ligne directrice en fait de ton développement physique pendant l'été, que ce soit de la robustesse physique, la prévention des blessures, à la souplesse. Sur quoi tu as travaillé en fait précisément? Merci.
Alors la prévention des blessures, c'est quelque chose qui est tout le temps fait par tout le monde. C'est le travail qui se voit pas en fait, parce que tant qu'on se blesse pas, c'est que le travail est bien fait. Mais disons que ma ligne directrice, c'était beaucoup augmenter les niveaux les capacités en termes d'énergie, de cardio notamment, parce que voilà, on en a toujours besoin dans une saison de 82 matchs. Mais sinon, il y a eu tellement de domaines dans lesquels j'ai progressé physiquement et aussi techniquement.
Une petite deuxième question, et je parlais à un habitant en fait hier dans un bar, et qui m'expliquait à quel point, il m'a dit Maxime, tu te rends pas compte à quel point les Spurs comptent dans la vie des gens. Il me donnait un exemple en disant sa grand-mère est enterrée avec un maillot des Spurs, par exemple. C'était incroyable et ça m'a rappelé un petit peu aux ambiances et à, comment dire, à ce qu'il peut y avoir comme passion en France, en fait, dans le football, par exemple, en Europe.
Ouais.
Est-ce que tu es d'accord avec ça? Et comment est-ce que tu analyses un peu cette fanbase maintenant que tu la connais un petit peu depuis quelques semaines?
Ouais, c'est tout à fait comparable. Et ici, les gens sont... C'est vrai que les Spurs, c'est la chose principale à laquelle tout le monde pense, quoi. Des gens, ils marchent dans la rue avec des casquettes des Spurs, des maillots des Spurs, c'est normal, quoi, ici. Et ouais, c'est pour ça que je disais plutôt qu'ils me traitent comme leur famille, en fait. On est un peu tous leurs proches, les gens ici.
Victor, bonjour, Clément Repelin pour Canal+. Il y a un documentaire qui sort sur vous à la fin de la semaine, et dans ce documentaire, on voit l'importance de votre noyau familial, d'avoir vos frères et sœurs et vos parents autour de vous. Comment vous comptez ici mettre en place un peu la même chose, vous recréer un cocon familial, et est-ce que c'est la ville un peu idéale pour le faire?
C'est la vérité, ma famille est vraiment importante pour moi. Et elle est importante et on est tous très proches malgré qu'on ait tous été un peu séparés depuis de nombreuses années, parce qu'on est tous partis en centre de formation, mes frères et sœurs et moi, donc loin de la maison. Mais cette fois, c'est un peu plus loin que d'habitude, mais ça va marcher quand même. De toute façon, mes frères et sœurs, ils ont leurs obligations au niveau du basket en Europe. Et mais mes parents, il y aura sûrement toujours un de mes parents à San Antonio. Et ils feront des allers-retours parce que ils s'occuperont autant de moi que de mes frères et sœurs.
Bonjour Victor, je pars ici. Robin Gremel de l'agence France Presse. Tu as eu ce statut de numéro 1 de la draft. Tout le monde parle beaucoup de toi, donc tu vas être attendu par les journalistes, mais aussi par tes adversaires. Peut-être un petit peu titillé, un petit peu bousculé. Comment tu te prépares à ça, à un accueil peut-être un peu musclé?
Oh, vous savez, avec ce que j'ai vécu l'année dernière, il y a plus un qui me fait peur. Hein. Mais c'est pas la première fois que ça arrive et c'est pas la dernière fois, donc c'est plutôt une récompense pour moi parce que ça prouve certaines choses.
Bonjour Victor, Vincent Piala, Le Parisien. On a posé la question au coach. Il dit que son management a un peu évolué, il appuie différemment sur certains boutons avec les joueurs qu'il le faisait à une époque. Comment tu analyses ta relation avec lui et est-ce que tu dirais qu'il s'est un peu adouci, qu'il est moins dur aujourd'hui qu'il l'était à une certaine époque?
Alors, je le connaissais pas avant, donc je peux pas vraiment dire, mais c'est vrai que pour l'instant, étant donné que le camp d'entraînement n'a pas commencé, je sais qu'on n'a pas vu le côté dur encore de Greg Popovich. Mais moi, j'attends que ça, et puis pour moi, il n'y a pas d'autre alternative que d'avoir un coach dur, parce que je suis prêt à encaisser tous les remarques, même qui me gueule dessus, c'est pour progresser, je suis prêt à encaisser ça.
On y a aussi posé la question de savoir comment il compte t'utiliser. Est-ce que tu t'attends, toi, à beaucoup jouer, que ce soit en pré-saison ou durant la saison régulière?
Bon, bien sûr, je m'attends à avoir un temps de jeu important, bien entendu. Mais bon, c'est pas le plus important. Le plus important, c'est comment tout coordonner et être impliqué dans le collectif.
Victor, la question a déjà été posée en anglais, je la pose en français. Comment vous gérez et comment vos coéquipiers gèrent toute l'attention qu'il y a autour de vous en permanence?
Alors, pour moi, ça fait partie du métier, c'est simplement... c'est un savoir-faire aussi. Hein. Mais pour mes coéquipiers, je pense pas que ce soit plus compliqué que ça parce que on se parle très souvent, il y a une très bonne entente et ils me connaissent plus que seulement le Victor des médias. Donc voilà, ils savent... franchement, il y a aucun tabou et puis il n'y a pas de jalousie. On est tous très proches, donc franchement, il y a zéro inquiétude à ce niveau-là.
Benjamin Mbèche de Rivers. T'es dans un statut un peu paradoxal parce que t'es tout jeune, tu disais justement t'as pas beaucoup d'expérience et beaucoup de choses à attendre, mais en même temps t'es très attendu. Donc est-ce que tu te considères comme un leader dans l'équipe et est-ce que c'est important pour toi de d'être un leader justement ici?
Pour moi, le meilleur moyen d'être un leader, c'est de montrer l'exemple sur le terrain, en fait. Donc, ça commence par défendre. Mais pour moi, ces choses, ça viendra naturellement.
Victor, petite dernière question, mais je me demande à quel point tu as travaillé ta complémentarité avec Zach Collins cet été. Et est-ce qu'on peut vous imaginer démarrer ensemble? On a vu des rumeurs qui circulaient comme quoi tu pourrais jouer au poste 4 et lui en 5. Est-ce que c'est possible?
Bah ouais, de toute façon j'ai joué au poste 4 toute ma vie, donc ça peut continuer sans problème. Mais Zach Collins, ouais, c'est marrant parce que à l'entraînement, dès qu'on a l'occasion de choisir son équipe, c'est toujours lui que je choisis en premier parce que ça marche bien, on a une bonne entente sur le terrain et ouais, je pense que ça se fera, bien sûr. De toute façon, j'ai souvent quand je joue avec un 5 physique dans la raquette, ça marche bien. À travers les années, je l'ai vu.
Oui, bonjour Victor, Théo Quintard pour Squeak. Est-ce que tu te rends compte qu'aujourd'hui tu es en train de devenir un joueur des Spurs, un petit peu comme tu le disais en anglais? Tu peux répéter ça en français, s'il te plaît?
C'est dur à... C'est pas dur, mais c'est toujours fou. Des fois, ça me prend comme ça de réaliser un peu que je suis en NBA, que je joue aux Spurs. Des fois, c'est un petit peu réel, mais bon, c'est normal, c'est encore frais.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate you, Victor.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Stefania Jimenez here. Thank you so much for watching KSAT's YouTube channel. Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.